Let's take a look at sharing in Google Drive so that we understand how we can give different individuals different types of permissions to share documents across Google Drive. So I'm going to come back into my drive here, and I'm just going to click on my folder. Notice I have several folders nested within each other here, and over here I've got my folders. So I'm showing my my drive view. So let's just say I'm going to go into Google Class here, and I have a lesson plan that I want to share with somebody. So the easiest thing to do is just simply right click here or select the file, come up to the share icon here and click, and you get to this menu here. Now the first thing I can do is just simply type in the name of the individual. Notice that it's already shared with Jeff Cruz here. So if I want, I could say share with Dean Phillips at beyondthechalk.net. And it gives me a little message because I have several entries for Dean. I can select what I want him to do. We'll talk about the differences between these two right now. And I can also send him a note. Will you please take a look and edit? So I've given him edit permissions, so I can say, yeah, please edit. He's going to get an email that gives him the link to this document, or he can just simply go to his shared with me folder on his Google Drive, and he will see this as well. When I click on send, it's going to send him an email, and now he will be able to edit that. Notice right here, this little icon, this actually shows that this particular file is being shared with somebody else. So I'm not the only one that can get in and at least view this file. Not only can I share individual files, I can also share folders. So let's say I wanted to share this assignments folder here. So I'm just going to right click on this folder this time, click on share. This time I'm just going to share this with myself here, and click here, and instead of saying edit, I'm going to select view. So here are the differences. So if I select view, as a user I can only get in and look at those files. I cannot edit any of those files. However, I can make copies of those files and then create them. When I make a copy, I take ownership of that copied file, and then I can make edits as necessary. So I'm going to click on view. Again, I can add a note, and now I'm going to click on send. Now when I share a folder, it's going to ask me, because I'm inside a domain, am I sure I want to do that? I'm going to say yes. And what you'll notice here in just a second is that there will be a different icon here for my folder. It's telling me it's shared with one person, and in just a little bit that's going to refresh and you're going to see a different looking icon. There you go. Now here's what you need to understand. Any files that are inside this folder here and any folders that are nested inside that folder are also shared with that individual. So you have to be really careful about who you share files with and who you share folders with, because once you drag a file or save a file into that folder, it will also be shared with that individual. Now, I haven't given anybody editing rights. Remember, when I click on share, it's going to say shared with Jeff Cruz. If I click on my advanced link down here, again, this shows up whenever you click on shared. You will notice it's going to show that I'm the owner and that Jeff Cruz, cruisertech@gmail, can view. Now I can change that here. It's just simply by saying, okay, I want him to be able to edit this, and now when I save changes, Jeff Cruz or Cruiser Tech will be able to take and edit those files within that folder without making any copies.